Hi, Paul MacFarlane here, professional human being of the 1101 experiment, here with another Any Problem Anywhere. We're going to be talking more about the refugee situation, but here's something else that's caught my attention recently. This story here from the BBC, how will a population boom change Africa? You see this? What's interesting about the story, it says the United Nations estimates that Africa's population will double to 2.5 billion by 2050. About 400 million of these people will live in Nigeria alone. Now, it's looking at forecasts of the world by 2050, a 9.7% increase. In Africa alone, 2.5%. But what's interesting here is an article that says what's difficult for the surrounding world is to realize that Africa will become a much more important part of the world. And I see that because many big investment banks invite me to come and lecture. This is Hans Rosling of the Karolinska Institute in Sweden. And sorry to my partner Jonas if I mangled the Swedish there. And he says, people are saying, wow, there's economic growth in Africa. Wow, companies in Africa are profitable today. They see customers. Well, I'd like to take the problem apart a little bit differently. Population growth, what does that mean? It means people are having sex. And what is there about poverty and children? I'm painting with a broad brush here, but you see trends around the world constantly where the poorest in any nation tend to have the most children. And what is there about the connection of poverty and sex? Is it because that without money you can't buy a shiny new iPad, but sex is free? Or is it possibly when the poorest of the people realize that by regenerating life, extending a family, is their only sense of enduring meaning? Well, in Africa alone, a growth of so many young people means that in not too distant future we'll have a huge population of the very young. The energy of youth, of potential, of energy, and a smaller group of the old, the infirm, the wise. And these cycles and changes happen in different continents. Explosions that used to be in Europe, in Asia, and now in Africa. Children are living longer. Why? Because this is the benefit of healthcare improvements in Africa. This is the benefit of some education. But until a middle class, as we call it, rises, we may not see things like birth control, choice, the things that come with affluence. So an energetic, growing, youthful population in Africa. And what is business seeing? Business opportunities. Business where there wasn't any before. Remember our video talking about U.S.-Cuba relations? Business opportunities. Well, yes, that's part of it. But we also see, what does it mean to the human race? To see an explosion of young people in Africa with technology, youthful energy, and potential. What does that mean? What does that mean for all of us everywhere? Think about that. And we'll see you on our next Any Problem Anywhere. Thanks for watching, and of course, subscribe, share. You're a world changer, and you know other world changers. Let's keep it going. Thanks for watching.